If you're like me and you don't have a lot of time to practice your chipping, you'd better make sure your strategy is helping you rather than making it harder for you. I see a lot of people deciding to use the same club on all of their chip shots. Let's say it's a pitching wedge. It's one of the more common clubs I see people choose. And a pitching wedge is a great club to chip with, don't get me wrong, but it's just not going to suit every situation. And if you're using it or forcing it into the wrong shot, you're making chipping way harder than it needs to be. So I've developed a set of rules that I like to follow. You can use them if you like or not. And the first rule is I want to pick a spot that's as close to me to land the ball on as I can. All right, so I don't want to land the ball miles up there with lots of loft. I want to land the ball nice and close to me. However, that spot also needs to be on a predictable surface. So when it lands there, I want to know for sure what it's going to do. So I don't want to land a ball here because I don't know for sure whether it's going to bounce and roll on. I'm going to land a ball on the green, all right? But I'm not going to land it too close to the edge either because the edge is very unpredictable. And even on the green, an upslope is less predictable than a flat spot or a downhill because every now and then it'll hit that upslope and stop, prop, and every now and then it'll bounce on and you just don't know what it's going to do. So in this situation, I've got about a 20-meter chip shot and I have seen people use a lob wedge from here, all right, and try and land it way up there, 10 feet away from the hole. You've got to be so precise with your strike and your speed to be able to pull that shot off. That's just the hardest way I can think of to hit this shot. I like to use a 7-iron or something like that, lower lofted. I've chosen a spot about 2 meters on the green, and a 7-iron is the correct loft that if I land it there, it's going to roll the correct distance to the hole. And you might say, oh, I don't usually use a 7-iron or I don't usually use an 8-iron. You'll get pretty good at it very quickly. I think even with a club that you're not used to hitting a chip shot with, you're probably better at landing a 7-iron on a spot that's just in front of you than landing the club that you usually use way over there. So all I need to do is just sweep it off the top of this grass, land it 2 meters on and let it roll out. Just like that. And yeah, that's such a simple way to hit a chip shot. And I think I can stand here all day hitting this shot very close to the hole, whereas I can't say that if I'm going to land it way over there. I'm going to get way more errors. So give that a try. Pick a spot close to you on a predictable surface, match the club up to what you need the roll to be, and know that you're making your chipping strategy as simple as it can be.